The next game up is Mississippi State and Tennessee. Tennessee narrowly beat Ole Miss 17-14 in the first round, and Mississippi State beat Auburn 22-7. So we got two winning teams out here. This could be a very, very interesting game too. I'm not sure which way this is going to go, Robert. They say they're very, very closely matched, and you've got the power of the likes of Jordan Spieth, and Tennessee has some big, powerful runners as well.
Most definitely. These teams right now are 20. I believe Mississippi State has 25 points in the standings, and Tennessee has 24. So not much separating these two teams right now in the standings. So I feel like this game, the winner of this game right here, is going to be the #1 seed in Pool 2. So this is a huge game right here. That #1 seed can play the second best team in Pool A. So definitely all on the line for both these teams right here.
Great kickoff there. That gets knocked back too by Tennessee jumpers. They maintain possession immediately on the attack, but one errant pass there, and it's a scrum to Mississippi State in the Tennessee half. Mississippi State. Ball getting knocked around in that scrum. Mississippi State coming up with it, I believe, but no, Tennessee has turned it over. They go on the attack immediately. Running out wide, but the attempted high tackle has allowed the Tennessee player to get away. That high tackle is totally ineffective, and Tennessee immediately into score.
They just got it out wide and gave it to the wing, and power his way through tackle, and try time for Tennessee. I think I've been noticing more, at least in this tournament right here, that most teams have been going more to power than their pace. Been contained a little bit, but the power right now we saw just in the last game with Georgia, and now Tennessee just fending off players, and definitely a little bit different than that was at the very beginning of the game.
This conversion here with the wind, so he could take up a little bit wide. So the score remains Tennessee 5, Mississippi State 0. But you're right, Robert. A lot of power here in this Tennessee side. Alabama in that last game again, 2 games ago against South Carolina, very, very powerful team too. So I'm not sure if we're seeing a trend here, but that hand tackling, that high hand tackling, is totally ineffective. We've seen it time and again here today already. It's
I think some of these backs and wings are a little bit timid, a little scared about trying to tackle those power runners right there.
It's very trying to commit two tacklers on defense immediately immediately gives the opposition an advantage, which you don't want to do. But so that individual one-man tackle is so critical. Tennessee back on the offense. They do have they had an overlap, but it passed the ball immediately to the Mississippi State #7, Jesse Barrett. And some powerful running here by Omar McClendon puts Mississippi over the line and gives them a try to tie the game up. But again, it's that power runner that you were just talking about.
Yeah, you think that with 7 men on the field, you're looking for space and pace and everything, but right now most teams are relying on their power, which, if you look at even international-wise, most of them are, get it out wide, swing it back and forth, and give it to your backs and let them outrun people. But right here we're seeing the trend of just raw power out there, and it's definitely pretty enjoyable to see.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, there's 2 different strategies there with the power and the speed. I mean, if you want to throw it wide to try and take advantage of your speed, you can do that if you've got it. But if you've got power runners, and you run it up and try and get the defense to commit more than one tackler, and if they do that, then you should have an overlap somewhere. It might be close, or drawing men in and offloading close is an advantage that you have with those power runners. They bring in 2 or 3 guys, and there's got to be an overlap somewhere. So the missed conversion takes the score to 5 apiece, and once again we have a kickoff that does not go 10 meters. So it's I'm not sure of the stats on this, but it's almost like 50% of these kickoffs are not going there 10 meters. So turn the ball over, and a missed tackle by Mississippi State. Tennessee scoring under the post, go to a 10-5 advantage.
Yeah, and with these sevens tournaments, they're usually multiple games in a row, so you're going to have to start seeing that fatigue factor where players are not tackling as low anymore. They're going up high, and many of these teams are starting to take advantage of that. So it'll be interesting to see in the rest of pool play and in championship level right there that could see a little bit of difference. And you're definitely going to see, I feel like you're going to see a whole lot more power going in because these tacklers just aren't willing to tackle low anymore.
It's and it may be a fatigue factor too, but that commitment to go in and one of the things you don't want to do in 7 is go off your feet, but because immediately you're a man out of play. But the tackling that's required here with the strength of this running is you've got to go in hard and commit to that tackle.
And do you think that's maybe the power is attributed to more? It looks like the defense is a lot more disciplined now, so that pace is being a little bit,
Here we got a run away again by a couple of missed tackles there by Mississippi and by Tennessee, sorry, and Mississippi State taking advantage and immediately pick up about 50 meters and deep in the Tennessee half. Space does a great offload there to looks like they're number 12, Alexander Schultz, and again Tennessee are allowing the man to move in the tackles, and a support there able to retrieve the ball quickly, and Mississippi State straight back with a try, which brings the score to 12 for Tennessee and 10 to Mississippi State. So this is a critical conversion right here.
Yeah, it almost looks like a 15s type of match where everybody was just bunched in and just tight little offloads, and it led to the try for Mississippi State there.
The missed conversion, Robert. The score remains Tennessee 12, Mississippi State 10.
And as I alluded to before, do you think maybe because of the discipline of these teams on defense, the teams are having to use their power because that pace is almost being negated?
I'm not sure. Into the second game here, I wouldn't think that they're tiring just yet, but this kick does go 10 meters, and big man for Tennessee running it up.
Isn't it funny,
2 guys committed from Mississippi State. We've got Tennessee now throwing it wide. They do have the overlap if they get it out quickly, but the ball goes too far forward of the runner into touch. End of the half. Tennessee in front, 12 points to 10. We're about to start the second half of our 7th game here today, Robert, with Tennessee down 12, leading 12-10, but when I said earlier the wind was a crossfield, I think we have it in Mississippi in this half, so we'll see if they can, it's actually moved to an advantage running from right to left as we look at it, and maybe Mississippi State can take advantage of that.
Yeah. It's definitely only a 2-point game, so this is either team's game. We saw in the last game, Florida scored a try, got up, and Georgia scored a try, and then they went on and scored 2 more tries. So this game is wide open right now, and anybody can win this one.
Alexander Schultz about to kick off for Mississippi State. Good kick, good contest, but it goes forward off the Mississippi State man, so it's advantage to Tennessee, and they immediately take advantage of a good strong run. But the pass is intercepted by a Mississippi State player on the way back. I believe it's knocked on by Mississippi State, and it'll be a Tennessee ball almost on the Mississippi State 22. So Tennessee right back on the attack.
And here we were talking about all this power, and then all of a sudden just a bunch of burst of pace, and off them about 30 meters. So this pace can definitely get you just as far as well. It can be very important, especially in this game where both teams definitely need this win. So I'd like to see how both teams, like you said, mix their power and speed, because that's the perfect combination for winning in games.
It is Tennessee ball, quick ball. Some good knocked on by Tennessee. It'll be a scrum to Mississippi State. Again, just getting a little messy. Quick substitute for Tennessee. Not sure it was the drop pass, but Tennessee bringing in some fresh legs. Mississippi State ball. And Jordan Speeds for Mississippi State. They're setting up. Throwing it out wide. And here's a strong runner. James Spates for Tennessee, and back to Derek Mitchell.
They got the overload if they take advantage of it.
They do, but an errant pass there almost goes Tennessee way. I believe it'll be a knock on to Mississippi State. But again, that passing, accurate passing is so critical.
Yeah, this second half has been very sloppy on both teams right now. Neither one of them are able to capitalize because of these sloppy passes and these dropping passes and knocks, and leading to lots of scrums, which in sevens is a lot more rare than you see in 15s.
Most teams, I think, you'll see a predominance of backline players because of the speed mostly, but you hope your backs have strong passing skills, but offloading, passing, good offload there by Alexander Schultz, and Speets goes down the sideline looking for support, and I believe he has Omar McClendon who's going to score under the post, and try goes to Mississippi State. A couple of minutes into the second half, under the post, so the conversion should be an easy one for Mississippi State to take the lead in this game. Should be 17-12 after this conversion, but we'll see if Alexander Schultz can split the uprights here. And from right in front of the post, unfortunately, he misses the conversion. So the score is 15 Mississippi State, Tennessee 12. Still a tight matchup here.
And Ken, I feel like, don't you think that Mississippi State is going to be a very dangerous team? They do have that good, solid mix of power and pace. We just saw the pace there, and we've seen number 8 and number 9 as well. Just both of them just out there power back. So I think this is a very dangerous team with their good mix and balance they have.
It is indeed. And they've just replaced McClendon, taken him off, and some good tackling. Good tackle by Spates. Tennessee set up to run, but again the pass just a little bit behind. They maintain possession from the ruck. Good passing there. Good switch. Bad tackling, and the Tennessee players just made 30 yards with 3 poor attempts at tackle. Ball coming out wide. Tennessee barely making the gain line from that phase of play, but throwing it straight back the other side, and with an overlap out wide. Mississippi State up to the task and push him out of bounds using the sideline as an assist to shepherd him out of bounds, and Mississippi State will get to put the ball in.
Tennessee definitely had the good idea from moving it side to side on the field, but just Looked like it was just developing too slow. They were just taking too long to recognize, and it allowed Mississippi State to catch right back up. And they had overloads on both sides, which is too slow. And Mississippi State was able to capitalize and get back.
Yeah,
on defense.
Mississippi State were able to stay inside the ball and use the sideline to help them in their defense and get to retain possession in the line-out. But the pass from the jumper is not accurate. But Mississippi State with another poor attempt at a tackle, making another runaway try here in the corner. It'll be a difficult conversion attempt, but it'll be another try, Mississippi State, which gives them 20 points to Tennessee's 12.
But with a guy like Spates, I feel like even with a very good form tackle, it's still going to be very hard to bring him down. He's got massive legs and just power, but he's also got some pace with him too. So definitely a very good combo player for them. And like I said, just even a great form tackle is going to be really hard to get him.
Yeah, both Spates on the Mississippi State team are playing very, very well. Jordan setting up that smart player, setting up that team, and James scoring in the corner for them. Conversion is unsuccessful, so the score remains Mississippi State 20, Tennessee 12. Schultz will kick off again for Mississippi State. I believe we're into the last minute or two of the game.
Ken, the way Mississippi State's playing, I feel like it's going to be really hard for Tennessee to come back. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, Tennessee are going to have to score twice, and very right on the line. I believe that Tennessee's changed his mind. I think he got a touch judge's ruling there, and Mississippi State is still down, so they've only got 6 men. Tennessee on the attack. The referee, I don't believe, has seen the Mississippi State man down, and the Tennessee have taken advantage of it with just splitting the defense out wide, and their number 11, Chris Leatherwood, goes over for a try under the post.
And yeah, it looks like a man down for Mississippi State. Tennessee was able to take advantage of the man advantage here. Was number 7, Justice Barrett. Believes appeared to have hurt his wrist or arm there, and Tennessee was able to take advantage of that.
But Tennessee I believe have won the match by 20 points to 19, while Tennessee were able to get that final try and conversion here right at the end. It was only enough to get within 1 point of Mississippi State. So Mississippi State take a very close win here in a great game, in a well contested game, 20 points to 19 over Tennessee.
This is a big win for Mississippi State now, because it looks like they'll be in the driver's seat now and control their own destiny on getting that number 1 seed out of Pool B.